Hey YouTube, had to make this video. You have no idea how irritated I am today. I mean, it's just insane. First of all, I want to start with something that I heard on YouTube. Not YouTube, sorry, C-SPAN, and it was about national security. And they were calling in, they were talking about Benghazi and other stuff that Obama administration, but then they just kind of start speaking more broadly in regards to the government. And what got me thinking about making this video was also what happened to me at I went to go get my driver's license because I lost my driver's license. Well, I lost it and it kind of got stolen. That's a long story, but, just take my word for it. And then going to the bank today. And let me tell you something. If you have not had the hands of Homeland Security in your business, I mean, you're just not living. You're just not an American citizen. First of all, well, let me digress for a second and get away from the C-SPAN thing. Went to go get my driver's license because I lost it slash it got stolen. And now in the, they in the state of Missouri, let me clarify something for you people out there who are wondering this or not. Yes, we do have the RFID chip. It is in the driver's license. They send it to you now, and you get your driver's license. They say in 2 weeks or 20 days or whatever. But they got the RFID chip in it, and just know that now they need to track you now. They said it was coming, so it's here in Missouri. I think they got some type of lawsuit or something, or legislation they want to get in, legislated, body want to get into it. But the fact of the matter, it's here. You go get a driver's license, you're going to get chipped. Secondly, I went to the bank and took out what they deem as a large sum of money, and they had to take my driver's license and take about all this stuff. Another, Homeland Security, they need to know how much money I'm taking out of the bank. They need to know when I'm putting it in, all of this stuff. And I guess this video is not just about that, but just how mindless people are. It's kind of a combination of Homeland Security and kind of tying into how mindless people are. And the girl behind there, she's so stupid. The teller, she obviously doesn't know what the hell she's doing. She's new. At least that's what they said. Because a couple people came up and asked her, did she need help and things like that. And she kept saying no. And it reminded me of this movie I was watching, Searching for Superman or Looking for Superman. Something about schooling and the school district, I think in Harlem or even Brooklyn or something like that. But anyway, go watch the movie for yourself. I ain't gonna tell you the movie. But anyway, dang, I lost my chain of thought about the whole Harlem thing. But anyway, oh, I know what I was gonna say. They said that we ranked number 26 and 27th in the world in math and science. But you know what we ranked number one in? Confidence. And it reminded me of that just listening to her. Behind there, two people came. She obviously, with the expression on her face, her body language, she had messed this thing up a couple of times. But see, messing up is not an issue. If you're new and you're learning something, that's fine. It's the fact that two people came up and asked her, "Do you need some help?" She said no. She said no, when she obviously didn't have a damn clue of what the hell she was doing. But then crossing over to the C-SPAN thing. Over at C-SPAN, they were calling in, talking about Benghazi and the whole thing. And then this lady, this ignorant lady calls in. And she says, well, what people don't seem to understand, because she's talking about the Republicans, she thinks it's some type of witch hunt. She says, what people don't understand about national security is that the government, they have things that they know, and they just can't let the American people know. That's what national security is all about. See, this is the idiocy of the American people. And most people are absolute bumbling morons. They don't even ask themselves a question. What can the government possibly be doing that they need security for them, well, secrecy for them, and to violate all our privacy, openness for us? What are you talking about? Gun smuggling? Selling drugs? Assassinations? She thinks this is national security. And they use these terms synonymously. National security and America's interest. They use these words to talk. They have secret, top secret, whatever they decide, the secrecy level is going to be, depending on whose eyes get to see it. She's so dumb, she doesn't realize that when the government is doing things in secret, she thinks that it's for our good. Now, the only way it could be for our good is it goes back to what you define as being good. It reminds me when Jesus was having a conversation, and a guy called him good master. And Jesus responded, he says, why do you call me good? And in the context of the Bible, the reason Jesus was asking him that is that, are you calling me good because I'm doing something for you? Or I'm about to lay down some laws that you need to follow, and you think the laws are good. But that's the issue. She thinks the government is doing something good. Now, what could they possibly be doing? Selling arms? Giving illegal contracts to their buddies? I'm trying to figure out, what does she think that national security is all about? Is she talking about the FBI investigating its citizens to see whether or not there's terrorist activities and they don't want people to know what's going on? Now, I do understand, because I'm an ex-police officer and ex-military, I do understand that once you're doing an investigation on something, the investigation is ongoing, but then it comes to fruition, and then you have to let the people know what's going on. That's the reason we have due process of law, equal protection. You have the right to face your accusers, because so the information doesn't stay secret forever. It stays secret until you arrest somebody. But our government has gone far beyond that. They're not just using this information because they're investigating somebody to arrest them. They're using it because they're doing something illegal and something that's unconstitutional. That's the reason that they just swept this national security. But the whole reason I'm doing this video is that there are mindless idiots among us. Now, maybe one of you listen to my videos, maybe you're one. I mean, I don't mean to insult people, but it is just, I'm just amazed. A man at my age, I'm not that old, I'm 46. And I guess Homeland Security, they need to know that so they can decide to shut my YouTube channel down, or I kind of look like a terrorist, I guess. And then, if they want to say that I'm a terrorist. I mean, it is so crazy now. If you are paying attention just a little bit, you have to recognize how utterly insane it is to live in this country. But I guess if you compare it to other countries, when I'm not being slaughtered every day, I don't have to worry about where my meals are coming from necessarily. I think if you compare it to the absolute worst of what's going in the world, yeah, it's not that bad. But if you do conversely, if you compare it to something that is good, you can only conclude that it's not that great here in America. But again, I digress. But anyway, just wanted to get that stuff off my chest. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Thanks a lot. Bye.